Guys, welcome back to Softly Anointed. And as usual, I will never shove God down your throat, but I highly do recommend. So guys, for today's topic, I'm going to be talking about the art of becoming before receiving. Some of us have been praying for things and we're missing it because we have not become the person that needs to receive that thing. Okay, so I will be using a scripture to reference because that is my moral compass. The Bible is my moral compass, guys. And a lot of people read the Bible and they miss it. And prayer they miss it because they just read it for what it literally is and take it as that. So James 1:2-4. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, lacking nothing. Should I say nothing? Okay. Perseverance is consistency and resilience to me. Because in this life, we are born into a world of sin. So many horrible things happen. So many unhealed people. So many people who are living in the state of survival because they have not healed. Okay? And that scripture is basically talking about what you go through. Don't let it define you. Don't let it shape you. But let it be a lesson to you so that as you've learned this, you're now more mature and you spot things quickly. Okay? For example, there's some people I meet out there and I just know like we're not gonna be friends because I've been friends with people like this before and it scarred me. So instead of me saying, oh my gosh, I don't need friends, I don't want friends, I don't need this, I don't need that, oh my gosh, I'm by myself. Because the truth of the matter is, in this world you need people. Okay? We all need people. We all need each other. Okay? Even the animals in the jungles, they all need each other because a lion needs something to eat. So it needs another animal to eat, right? Because it's a carnivore, whatever. We all need each other. That's the first thing I've learned. When I started Softly Anointed, I started by myself. Now there's 3 of us. And it's because these people are amazing at editing my videos. Shout out to my editors. And they're also great at coming up with creative ideas for me. So with that being said, I wouldn't have been able to do it all by myself. And it's not that I was even looking for these people. One day I was just like, God, you know what? Maybe I just need more editors because, in case the editor that I have, she's tired and she can't do it that week, at least there's a roster of us. You know what I mean? And with that, I started with just one editor, right? But I was consistent and I was perseverance. I didn't let that discourage me. I didn't let that be like, oh, you know what, I'm not going to do any more videos because I don't have people to edit. No, I continued doing it. And then I met 2 wonderful girls that, are just amazing at what they do. And, with that, I made my own little team. And that came not because I forced it, but because number 1, I was in alignment. If you're in alignment, things flow easier. Like my camera that I use for YouTube, guys, it was a gift. It was a gift. Oh my God. For my birthday, my siblings surprised me with a camera. And yeah, I can flex on that. Okay? I can flex on that. My siblings gave me a camera for my birthday. But with that being said, like, I just had to keep going. I didn't have many views. I didn't have much subscribers. But I just kept going because this is what I love to do. And when you're in alignment, it's easier for you to receive. It's easier for you to get things because you are basically walking in your purpose, which you're meant to do. Imagine now with all the friends that I've had that maybe once upon a time hurt me. And I was like, oh, you know what? I don't want to make new friends. I don't want to meet people. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I would have met these wonderful girls. It would have blocked my flow because when you think like that, it's because you're not healed. But once you heal, you know that there's better things out there in the world and you know that your spirit inside of you will guide you and it will lead you to things that are meant for you or people that are good for you. So you become emotionally mature when you go through situations or things that scar you. For example, things that I used to cry about before, I do no longer cry about it now because it's like, what is it? For example, you're someone that deals with insecurity issues, you hate yourself, you hate how you look, you're not beauty standards or whatever. But one thing I've realized is nobody is perfect. My neighbor is waving at me, guys. Nobody is perfect. Nobody comes out of the womb and they're perfect. We all have flaws. We all have things that maybe we're not proud of or don't love. But as you learn to heal, you learn to love and appreciate yourself with everything. For example, I always talk about I have hormonal imbalance issues. So with that, I get facial hair. In the past, I would have been crying about it, but now I don't no longer cry about it because at the end of the day, I'm still that chick. I'm still that girl. Okay? And one thing, let me tell you something, guys. You gotta fake it till you make it. You can be insecure in the morning, but if you're gonna walk into a room, don't ever let people know you're insecure. You can be broke. Don't ever let people know you're broke. No, we don't do that. Because in your mind, you're rich, you're beautiful, you're powerful. So when you walk into a room, you own your presence. You know what I mean? You go somewhere to buy something, you always know there's money in your account because you're just that girl. You're softly anointed. With that being said as well, you become emotionally mature. Even in dating, you meet guys and they could say things to you, it no longer triggers you. Like, I remember I went on a date with this guy, guys, and he was just like, oh, I don't like girls that wear too much makeup. Okay, then, so go date your mom. Go date your mama and leave me alone, because this is who I am. I love wearing makeup. I love being creative. I love all this. I love glitz and glam. So go date your mom. Don't date me then. Leave me the heck out of it. Leave me out of your family group chat. And before I would have been like, oh my God, maybe I should stop wearing too much makeup. Or for example, I remember someone said to me, oh, girls shouldn't drink too much. Before, things like that would have gotten to me, but now I'm just like, you know what? And the people giving this advice live in a 1-bedroom, live in a shared apartment with people they don't even know, people that they hate. And you're coming giving me advice about what I should do about my life. I wish you best, brother. I wish you all the best. And don't get me wrong, I do take people's advice that comes with love, okay? There's nothing wrong with somebody giving you advice. There's nothing wrong with it. But some people do that just to see if they can control you and break your character. How I know somebody is giving me advice with love is they first of all accept me. They accept me for who I am. They engage with me. They let me be who I am. And then they come to me with, you know what, babe? I think maybe we should try this differently, or maybe try not to do this or try not to do that. That's different. And as well, at that stage, I'm probably giving you the power to have a say over me. But you just meet me and you're talking crazy. Like, are you okay? So things like that would have triggered me, but I just don't care. Or you break up with a guy and he's emotional and he's like, you're a whore. Yeah, so emotionally mature, you don't let things get to you easily. You're able to stand firm on who you are. And that only comes when you've healed and when you've got to know yourself and when you've learned to love yourself. No matter what anybody says, you're able to just maneuver. So why is that powerful? Because now you don't let things affect you, don't let people affect you. Now you are somebody who wants to own your own business, you want to own your own company or something, and there's going to be mistakes, there's going to be failures. People are going to say to you, oh, shouldn't you give up? I mean, you're not making money or you're not doing that. But because you know who you are and you know the art of resilience, you know the art of, failure, because, in the past, if you've been friends with people that weren't great to you, that's technically a failure because you allowed people to harm you or be mean to you or speak ill of you. And because you have such a good heart or you're forgiving, understanding, you allow these people stay longer than they should have. Now you're here and people are talking negatively to you, whatever. You just know, you know what? I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. I know my goal. I know my